Hey guys, Anthony here. Another update. I have been staying on my 3 mg rounds and I'm doing quite well. I'm on my fourth round, I believe, of 3 mg. I went from 1 mg ALA to 2 mg to 3 mg. On the next round I do, well actually, I'll probably try to get through the rest of this bottle. When I finish this bottle, I'll go up to 5 mg and see how I get on with that. For some reason, I've been able to increase my dose. I'm not sure why. I spent around a year stuck at 1 mg and I was having to take a lot of breaks because I was relapsing essentially. I'm very tired today, by the way, so please forgive me if I mess up my words or go on a weird tangent. But I have also changed the timing of my dosing. So I was doing 3 hours originally, and I've switched to 2 hours, and I'm now taking ALA every 2 hours. For those of you who don't know about chelation, the protocol I do requires me to take ALA, which is alpha lipoic acid, round the clock for 72 hours at a time. This is in order to keep it in the bloodstream, so we bind to mercury and arsenic, etc. with the ALA. And by taking ALA on the half-life, which for me seems to be around the 2 hour mark, I keep a steady flow of mercury and metals coming out of my body. And you have to do it for 72 hours because otherwise it drops and it redistributes. So that's the method. It's very low dose as well. For my body weight, I should be able to get up to around 150 mg, and that would be like my max dose. We're a long way off that now. Hopefully in around a year or so I can reach that. It would be incredible. But for now we're at 3 mg, and I'm very grateful to just be at 3. I spent a long time at 1. I've been struggling, I think, emotionally with things over the past few months, in terms of my age now, and I have to practice gratitude, really, that I am also the age that I am at. I was 24 when I got sick, had really just started enjoying my 20s properly. I just spent a couple of years in Amsterdam, had an incredible partner, and we were going to travel, and I got struck with this, and I'm turning 28 this year. It's probably going to be another two years, maybe plus, that it will take me to recover. So I have had to say goodbye to my 20s, effectively. And it's been very difficult to do because it's almost the death of you. You know, it's the death of a time frame of you. But I have still learned from this experience, for sure. But it's been very difficult. It's been emotionally challenging, to say the least. I'm a very resilient person. I can say that proudly, and I wouldn't say that I really get depressed around it anymore. I used to when I was bedbound, and my heart truly goes out to anyone who's bedbound right now. It's the most difficult part of things, and I spent 9 months completely bedbound. And again, I'm grateful that it wasn't any longer. I know people who have spent a lot longer bedbound, and I would do anything to help them change that. And I guess that's why I do these videos still, because I want to motivate people or inspire people that they can move on from that. I'm now working 12-hour days. I do it all at this desk. I don't really leave the house much because I'm still very limited in terms of my physical energy, but I'm able to do work at my desk, and it does still tire me, but I'm able to kind of manage it. I also don't receive any benefits of any kind. I used to, but I don't anymore. So I have to earn enough money to firstly pay my rent, and then to just get by on my bills and all the supplements that I pay for. I pay around £400-500 per month on supplements alone. And that's without paying for tests and doctors. So I am fortunate. I really am to have a roof over my head and have a family nearby who, if I get in trouble, they can help me physically, and I'm very lucky. So whilst it is challenging, I have to remind myself of those things, and I have to pass that on to other people as well. I think sometimes we forget how far that we've come, and if any of you have perhaps gotten past your worst state, you must too remember where you were, and I think that will help you feel better with where you're at right now. It can feel like a bit of a plateau, and that's how I feel I am. I don't really feel like I've made any improvements or downward slopes, whatever. What is the word? Improvements or the word's gone. Or negative things happen to me for a while now, and that's quite frustrating because you can't tell what's right and what's wrong. So I'm doing my gut test now. I've just spent £670, Jesus, on a stool test, which is the least of my favourite things to do. I will then have a consultation with my doctor around the test. I work with a functional doctor, and she will help me go through the test, and we'll decide what treatment to do, because I am severely malabsorbing food, and it's something I need to address. I think it may be one of the reasons that I don't get enough energy to my brain or whatever. You know, I still haven't cleared. I haven't had a 60 seconds break or a second break from this fog, this drunk fog that I've been in for the past 2.5 years. I would love to just wake up from it. It would be amazing. I would honestly chop off a finger if that was the answer. I cannot tell you what I would do to have my brain back and my focus, and yeah. So that's where I'm at. I hope that I can tell you more in my next video, but I just wanted to put this out there to essentially tell you guys that I'm alive, that I'm here, that I'm still going with my treatments and everything's okay. Doing really good work for myself at the moment, trying to earn a little bit more money. Yeah, it's all good. So if anyone has any questions, please just post them below. I appreciate that I don't always get back to everyone on old videos and stuff. My time is so consumed, and when I do get a little bit of downtime and just the chance to just lay down, I just like to lay down. I'm just knackered. So yeah, I hope everyone is as well as they can be today. Wishing you lots of healing and love. Speak soon.